Hi everyone, today I'm going to be taking a look at the GAN 356M and explaining how this cube is going to completely blow away the market. To start off, let's take a quick look at the history of GAN. GAN has always been a top-of-the-line high-end cube company, and their prices have shown that too. Frequently, GAN have released cubes that have become the most expensive on the market, quite often breaking their own records. These prices are worth it though, with GAN regarded as probably the top cube, making incredibly high quality puzzles, most of which are 3x3s. It wasn't until about December 2018 when GAN released its first budget cube, the GAN R, which was basically the GAN's flagship at that time, the GAN X, without the interchangeable magnets or features that made the GAN X so prestigious. Once again, they released another budget cube when the XS came out, this one the GAN RS, which was also just a stripped down XS. So if we look here on the scale of GAN's 3x3s, there's the highly priced cubes at one end and the low priced cubes at the other, but there's still a gap in the middle. This is where the 356M comes in and fills the gap of that price range that has been otherwise untouched by GAN. This cube comes in two versions, the light and the standard version. The light version is $10 cheaper than the standard. There's no difference between the two, apart from the standard coming with the extra GES nuts. This is quite good by GAN because a lot of people have lots of GES at home and don't want more. The light cube comes with the blue GES stock nuts already in them, but we'll get into that later. The 356M standard costs $54 Australian off daily puzzles if you use code PARODY for 10% off, and then the light version is 45 Aussie dollars. Let's look at the specs of this cube. This cube is 56mm and weighs 74 grams. It was released on the 6th of March 2020. One of the things that makes this cube special is, as I said earlier, you can get two versions of this cube. You can buy both the light and the standard, and there's no difference between two except the standard comes with the extra GES nuts. The GES in this cube are the wing-shaped numerical IPG nuts as seen on the latest 354M V2. The standard version comes with purple, blue, green and yellow nuts. These nuts don't need a tool to be changed, but can simply be changed by using the fingers. It's just a matter of pushing them in and turning. Each of these nuts have two settings on them, 0.6 and 0.8, and the third setting they pop out. 0.6 is tighter and 0.8 is looser. This means that you can have 8 different tensioning systems, which is a lot different to other GAN flagship cubes that strive on endless possibilities in tensioning and customization. This for me doesn't really matter at this stage because I don't really need or am looking for precisionness and exact measurements in my cube. However, if I did average say sub 10 or sub 8, then I would definitely go for something like the GAN XS where I could get exactly what I needed. I personally am using the yellow GES on setting 0.6, which is the tightest possible setting you can get with this cube. Tight yellow springs do the best for me. They perform the best and I can get better times on them. The pieces on this puzzle are typical to other GAN cubes as well. We can see that it's got black pieces with the honeycomb design. The torpedo on it has the white plastics as well. This cube has visible magnets which looks really nice. Interestingly, on the edge piece, the sides are flat and the tops have the honeycomb. Corner cutting on this cube isn't that bad either. A lot of people have said that this doesn't have good corner cutting, however I haven't found much of a problem. It can get almost 60 degrees normally and then just about line to line reverse. Overall, this cube is really nice. It was a bit of a shock at first coming from a Volk, but after a few solves and breaking it in, I'm proud to say that I've made it. It's such a nice turning puzzle, it's got a great feeling and turns super smoothly. It's also really fast and light. The magnet strength in it is also perfect for the whole cube and it balances out really well. A lot of people have said that it feels exactly like the X, and it doesn't feel exactly like it, but it feels like an almost exact replica. Overall, the performance of this cube is really nice. It can't compete with other flagship cubes. However, for a middle class solver such as myself, this puzzle is great. It's got a lot of things going for it and is totally worth it. However, if you average say sub 10, then this cube isn't for you. With the many different customization capabilities in cubes these days, you're much better off buying a flagship cube but where you can customize it to exactly your need. And now for the reason that this cube will absolutely blow away the market. This cube is such an amazing cube and you've got such a good solving experience. Here's the best part, you are basically buying a GAN flagship cube but for only 2/3 of the price. It's an amazing cube in all aspects of its performance and I would highly recommend it. It is totally worth it. Thanks for watching, I hope it helped you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Also, thank you so much to Tingman and Paradox Cubing for letting me use their clips in my video. I really appreciate it.